Espen, it's always a treat to hear you speak. One of my favorite things about hearing someone who has English as a second language speak is the intentionality in which you commit to having yourself be heard. And one of the things that I really appreciate about your consistent way of being is relaxed. I don't know if that comes from being so familiar with growing up on slick ground as a skier, or if it comes from always watching the ones and zeros as an accountant, but your attention to detail gives you the ability to flow in a speech. And I find that really great, and sometimes it can take away from the focus. You can have a lot of things going on in the background and continue to be right on point. Continue to be somebody who can catch the errors and catch the pieces and the nuances. Not everybody can keep up with you. I loved your speech, and I found myself watching the video and trying to figure out how I could get in touch with them to build a cabin for me. I wanted to go to your cabin. I was wondering why we haven't been invited. There's a dance that you have with language and with the room that is really beautiful. In doing that dance, knowing how to keep us up with you would be the biggest thing that I would say is an opportunity to improve inside of what you're creating for yourself as a speaker. And not opening up loose ends that don't get tied up. You talked about how you came to this country, created your accounting business here in Colorado Springs. You talked about when you sold your business. And there's a question left out, well, what do you do now? There's a question of, okay, great, now you did the HGTV thing. You opened that question, and then you completed it by saying, and here's what we got out of it, the great DVD, some furniture, and some fun anecdotes to share in the future. There are pieces that you do amazingly well, and you do them with this ability to include everyone. Even when you're aggravated about people mispronouncing your name, you include it without making people wrong. And that's truly an art form. And as we get a chance to evaluate your speech, there are several things that I can look through here and I can say, did you use simple, short, clear words? Yes. Did you use vivid, descriptive words that created mental images? You did, however, your background can take away from your words. You could have possibly used one or two slides from that, or a 30-second clip to drive the point, so that we can keep the message clear and upfront. Because when you speak and you have something to say, we don't want to lose that with the familiarity. It can often come when people are masterful at delivering speeches and having conversations in public as well as in private. So thank you very much for elaborating on how to say it. I will give this back to you, and thank you very much for the time and effort you put into this.
Thank you.